G'day folks, this is David here from the Xylem Zone. David Neradil. And just wanted to touch base and say hi. And I've kind of been pretty new to Facebook after the last 20 years of coaching. I've kind of kept in the shadows to a degree and kind of spent most of my time just looking after people, doing the one-on-one and really enjoying that privacy and that intimacy of kind of dealing with people and working on the things they need to, whether that's property investing or just life type scenarios, and a combination of those things invariably. I've kind of kept out of the limelight a lot. There's always been other people that wanted to jump up front and kind of take that position. But I realized obviously with social media and Facebook now that having created these profiles, you've got to get out there and get connection and obviously get to know people. And I haven't really done that to a great level. So hence my attempt today to kind of jump on and connect and just give you a bit of an idea of who I am and what I am and why I'm kind of on here as well. But a lot of the people I've linked with on Facebook recently have been kind of coaches, life coaches, NLP, people in the property market, investors, small business type areas. And my real goal was to really try and connect with people to build strong relationships and support one another. I'm a big believer in the concept of community, and we have that in our personal life where we have some land and share that with a group of people and kind of work on just land regeneration projects and sustainability type projects, which is great. But I thought, well, why we can have community in our personal life, why can't we have community in our business life? And hence the concept of jumping on. I started a personal profile and linked to those other people in business that I thought might be like-minded, but I realized obviously, of course, you don't know anything about me at all. So what my motivation is and why I'm even here. So hopefully I'll fill a few of those gaps today. But I've been coaching for about 20 years now, and I started that journey personally, basically from a position where I did a lot of traveling, loved traveling, came back and studied and realized that working in a job was never going to get me where I wanted to go. And then jumped into learning about property and investing and used that as my key vehicle. And then over the last period of time, 15 years, I've had a coaching business, and which invariably was more focused on property and helping people achieve financial goals, but invariably ended up being, I spent most of my time talking about life and the things that are really important to them, their family, the things they want to do in the future, their travels, and how they want to set themselves up. And that's the part that I've always loved the most. And I've just really observed in the last few years and over all the time, just the pressures of life that are really getting to people are really becoming quite compounded to a level I've never seen before. There's more and more people suffering depression, more and more people do divorce, more and more people in dysfunctional relationships, having serious issues with addiction because they're just not coping. And a lot of that comes from the fact that their financial issues with money are obviously they spend more than they have, and they got a lot of pressure there, they've got a lot of debt, and they're in a job that they're probably not really that happy in, but they don't see a way forward, and so they're not congruent because they're not doing what they love, but they don't feel like they've got a choice. And I think that's the key reason that I really wanted to keep coaching, and I've decided to come out, and I said this is my coming out, because I really do want to connect with those people and help and provide support as much as humanly possible, because I believe that's part of what my journey is on this planet, is to support people to move into their own awareness and to create real choice. And hopefully some of the things I've learned in the last 20 years can be useful and supportive of those. So I suppose the video is kind of twofold then, is that I'm going to be putting out a lot of free information and education, which is going to be great in regard to just getting tips for if you're going to the investment markets and things like that as well. And that's all for education to hopefully avoid a lot of mistakes. And also on a personal level, just sharing wisdom and linking with other like-minded businesses. And I'd love to find some great real estate agents and other like-minded coaches, and there's a lot of information we can provide that can really help people in other businesses where we can provide a lot of fundamental education to, say, clients around education and finance. So when they go out there and meet with a broker, they're already ahead of the game, or they want to buy a property and they know what they're looking for and they've already got a skill set, but they might want to link in with accountants and other people as well. I also see a big position there that they'd love to link up with some great life coaches as well and NLP coaches, because I can do the front end of the stuff, but I realize that back end of the awareness and development self-awareness skills is really, really important, and working with other like-minded people is really, really important as well. So it's been a journey for me and my wife as well, and we've built a business now called the Xylem Zone. We've got a great team of people. It is the goal of working with business as a community, and that's what we've built as a team, but we obviously want to link up with other people now as well. So hopefully today You've seen my face, and Cook had added me as a friend, and I've probably been there for 12 to 18 months and you haven't known much about me. So hopefully with this video today, it gives you a bit more context, and I'd love to connect and keep an eye out for the videos. The business Facebook page is The Xylem Zone, the XYLEMZONE. It's more about life and connection and water. Xylem's all those circles in a tree that connects water and keeps things alive, and it's more about organic and self-sustaining and principles like that as well. And we can see those cycles in life that are repeating all the time, and in our personal life and in investment life, and we need to be aware of those and manage those and take control of those and get perspective there, and for all of us to kind of get the life that we truly want and enjoy life and get fulfillment out of it and have the ability to contribute as well. So again, yeah, coming out of the shelter, you're going to see my face a little bit more now. Hopefully that's a little bit more. Feel free to shoot me a text and connect, and I'd love to be able to talk to other people about their businesses and support in any way I can. And yeah, thanks for your time today, and really look forward to catching up soon. Thanks very much.